Hello everyone, this is Jennifer Caruso and Ron from Nassau, Bahamas. You're watching the Zip-a-Dee-DooDoug show. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you know when Doug goes live.
Hey everybody, it's Pete and I'm with Donald Duck here in Pop Century and you're watching Zip-a-Dee-Doo-Doug. There's nothing better. Grab your cheese balls. See you, Donald. We love you. Bye.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in to Shade Room Runway. It is back. I think tonight is going to be better than ever because we're going to have some fun with this tonight. I was there. I was on the ground for this. Me, Pete, Preston, Casey, Baker. We were all there. We saw most all these outfits. It is hilarious. Yes, but I cannot do this show without two beautiful ladies.
Hello.
There they are.
Hello.
Let me take that off. What is happening, ladies?
For me, it's a Monday. That's all. Just a
Monday,
Stupid work.
quarter. Going to Arkansas tomorrow.
Ooh.
I'm eating dinner. I was supposed to go Wednesday, and then I decided tomorrow sounded better.
Nice. I love that. I love that.
All right,
That's awesome.
let's welcome people in. Fred O'Malley, hello. Debbie Burnfield, hello. Julia, hello. Peter McDevitt, what's up, Pete? Cruising People Guide, what's up, Sierra? Forrest, hello. Cakey Pooh Bear, what's up, Pat?
Kiki Pooh Bear.
JC Skipper Brian, what's up, Brian? Good to see you, buddy.
Ryan.
Let's see. Still going. Movie Mania Nick, what's up, bud? Glad to see you. Park Bros, what's up, Lawrence? Lawrence is here. Laura Jam, welcome in. Jason Thibodeau, welcome in. And I believe we're caught up. So thank you, everybody, for being here. This is something we like to have a lot of fun with.
Yeah.
Jen, Molly did that fantastic intro. It was great.
At midnight.
It was great. Yeah. At midnight. It should have been done earlier than that.
I think I finally finished it around midnight.
Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't get off line with Mr. McDevitt until almost 1 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah. So then I had to wake up this morning, do my show, cut grass. I would rather work today.
You know, speaking of Mr. McDevitt, did you ever really watch that intro with Donald Duck? Like, I usually, like, my attention goes to Pete when I watch it for some reason, and Donald's just there. But today I watched Donald. Yeah.
Donald doing a little shimmy.
There's a little violation going on there.
Oh, listen, you haven't seen anything yet. You wait till I drop the short that I have of Donald.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, from Tusker House. Donald was a little crazy.
Oh.
He was shaking his tail feather right in front of Preston.
Oh, Preston.
Yep.
Oh, like father, like son.
We tried to get Preston up and do it with him, but yeah, you know how that goes. I love my life. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Hello, Lamont's great.
Hello. Well,
Hello, Lamont.
It's the first time I saw you in here. Lamont's great. What's up? So yeah, so we're Pete, what? You were there. I don't know what he's talking about.
Just because he was there doesn't mean he was paying attention.
Correct. So June was it 7th?
Today?
June 7th was the last day for Muppets.
Has it been that long already? Holy cow.
It's been that long.
Wow, that went fast.
So that was the last day for Muppets 3D. They were handing out, we had the opportunity because we were there so early to get wristbands to the final show. I did not think I was going to be back later for that day, so I did not take one of those wristbands because I didn't want to take up a spot that somebody could have had. So, but yeah, so I didn't do it while I was, it was. So, so let's get going here. We got some good ones. Kelsey, are you there? You awake?
I'm here.
First off, how was the Beverly Hills Hotel?
It was good.
Nice.
You know, I feel like the people I was with might have had egos bigger than actual celebrities that were there, but yeah, they were fine.
Did you see celebrity? Was Jelly Roll there hanging out with you?
No, I saw some. So Friday when I got there, I went to the restaurant by the pool to have lunch. And I don't know who it was, but I recognized, like, who it was name-wise. I recognized him, though. Older gentleman, Jewish, actor, writer, somewhere in that vicinity. Not, like, Larry David, Mel Brooks. Like, I know who those people are, but this guy
Adam
was
Sandler.
Like, not Adam Sandler. I would have.
And you said that
popped
into
Adam Sandler.
Did you see Joe Pacino? Or what's his name again?
I need to like go through a whole list and try to figure it out. But he was having lunch. But it's one of those things like
Al Pacino. Did you see Al Pacino again?
No, I did not see Al Pacino.
No. Well, he probably didn't even talk to you again after what you did the last time.
I know. I was so annoyed by his presence. But like
Pete says Sylvester Stallone.
It was not Sly.
No. Okay.
I don't think he's Jewish.
So I didn't think Sly was
by
Jewish
the way,
either.
Pete wanted me to tell you that he's protesting.
Okay, for what?
I
Everyone in DC protests
Yeah.
about something, so I just
I have no clue what he's protesting about, but he said he's
perfect.
So
It's one of those things you cannot say anything to these celebrities. Like, you just have to pretend like they are a normal human, and they sit there, and then you get to look at them and be like, what were you in? And then fast forward to, I never figured out what this guy was in, because my attention was going 90 different directions during that time period. Saturday, by the pool, no one that I thought was relevant was there. I don't know if there really was anyone there. Saturday night, I'm in the Polo Lounge, which is where the restaurant that everyone hangs out in, whatever. And I'm having drinks with friends in the back corner area. And then I walk to go check on a table for a larger group that we had coming in. And I was like, the back of that man's head looks exactly like Ted Danson's. Is it Ted Danson? But again, you can't do anything. You just have to kind of wonder if it's Ted Danson. So I keep wondering, he's with two people. Did I care to look at those two people in the moment? No, I was just worried about the table. Leave, go back to my table, come back with the people that were going to be seated. And I was like, that has to be Ted Danson. Then I look at the ladies with him, and I'm like, oh, that's Ted Danson's wife and Candace Bergen. And I was like, got it. That is Ted Danson. So, again, can't say anything. So I leave. I get a phone call. I'm out in the lobby talking. Ted and Mary come walking out, and they're looking at the artwork on the wall. I'm sitting in front of a piece of art, and they're then standing right in front of me. And I'm like, wow, this is a moment. And here I am, just sitting here talking about things going on in the day to my boss. Nice. Then I go back in the Polo Lounge. I'm there from like 6 p.m. till midnight, like 6 hours of just being in this place back and forth all around. You just hang out there. There's like, I had one chicken wing, I had 2 French fries, and I had some tuna tartare and a bite of a cookie.
I love it. I love it.
That was my epitome of the best dinner ever, because it was a bite of everything I really wanted. So then I am walking out because I get another call, and the doorway is so small because this hotel was built in the early 1900s. So I'm walking through the doorway. Yeah, and like I'm a 6-foot giant. Like I'm like walking through, there's people coming in, and this group comes in, and there's this bald man, and I was like, I like did the situation. It was John Travolta. And I was like, oh.
Grease lightning.
On the phone with my boss again, and I was like, that was fucking John Travolta. Oh. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. I don't have a filter in real life. That was John Travolta. And I walk outside, and he's seated in this booth that, like, if you're on the pathway behind, you can see through a window. And I was like, oh, that is him. And I know John Travolta, obviously from Grease, but like Welcome Back Kotter was like my John Travolta. Like I loved him in that. So anyway, that was very funny. And then I had friends that had gotten a table. Then he was like, so say the table was here for him. We were right here, and we were just like in line with looking at them. And again, you can't say a word. And I'm like, wow. And then I watched him use the credit card machine to pay. And he's really, I mean, he is 71, but watching a Scientologist use technology is very funny. Just throwing that out there. Because they can't use it. He in the upper echelon of his Scientology world can, but most Scientologists cannot use technology, modern day. So anyway,
Nice. I want to address something. Ryan McKinley. Mr. Ryan, I love that you're here. I love you coming into my streams, but when you come in and put the same thing in everybody's chat that you watch, it gets kind of tedious and people are going to start timing you out. So please start coming in the chats and putting about your cruise. Everybody knows about it by now. Just come in, say hello, join the fun, and enjoy. Molly's mom, welcome in. Let's see, somebody else came in. Grandma Grover, welcome in.
Movie Mania Nick.
Movie Mania Nick's here. Renan. It's not bom dia. What is it now? I know bom dia means good morning in Portuguese. I don't know what it is now. But
Noche. That's night in Spanish, not Portuguese.
What's it? First Jelly Roll, now Sam Malone, and
It wasn't my F-bomb that I just dropped. My bad.
Strike two goat cheese queen. We're feeling great, Ryan. I hope you're doing well also, buddy. Boa Nuit. Boa Nuit. I think that's how you say it. But all right, let's get into this. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Oh, the first one's a doozy already. Here we go.
Okay. That's like Sam Eagle, right?
It is Sam Eagle. He has the Kermit socks. So I don't know.
I think it's a mix of a lot because he has the butterfly too. Isn't that for the rabbit?
Yes. Something like that. Yeah. So yeah, this guy was wandering around. I didn't see him with anybody, so I don't know what his deal was.
He was just vibing.
It's the same good night and good evening. Oh, okay. Thanks, Helen. Julia,
Nice.
hello. So yeah, I mean, you know, he threw the tie and the hat and the socks on. That's about it.
I feel like it would be perfectly acceptable for him to wear that on Friday to our 4th of July parade.
Yeah.
Especially with that hat. Very cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's. I mean, I would change the socks, but
I also think this is kind of like very tame compared to some outfits that we're going to see. So this is kind of like easing into it. You know, this is
absolutely. Oh, wrong way. All right, next one.
This is hilarious.
These people were going to a funeral.
Muppet's funeral.
It was. So he's not so much. I don't know what is on the hat here.
I think he's supposed to be Rizzo and she's Fozzie.
That's what I thought.
Okay, and then he has the 3D. That's actually pretty cool.
That is
because
cool.
Doesn't Fozzie I guess who walks around with the 3D thing and like comes through the door? You know what I'm talking about?
That's Gonzo.
Oh, that's Gonzo. Who is?
And then
Gonzo doesn't have ears.
You got Rizzo hanging off her bag here. Muppet Vision, R.I.P. She must have made this herself.
Yeah.
That's dedication.
You know, they got all their keychains.
That's an A for effort on
I
that.
think
that's
anyone that does Disney bounding is dedicated.
Black Disney Crocs. There you go.
With socks. I love it.
With socks. So, I mean, it was a somber day. I mean, there were a lot of... Listen, I passed numerous people. I passed numerous people who were in tears. Like, literally crying.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get that, but, you know.
Yeah. To each their own.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We got Kermit in the middle. We got I don't know. Is she Miss Piggy, I guess?
Piggy?
Yeah.
And then I don't know. This is Fozzie. So, yeah, I mean, people were having a good time. I mean, some were crying like babies, and some were having a great time. You know, I know I was having a good time with it. So,
I like that, this is like understated. They probably just grabbed things they had, to wear. Like I could see these in their wardrobe already. So people need a hobby.
Steve, you missed me drop the F-bomb live and in person.
Yeah.
Whoops.
She did. Steve, welcome in. I was crying, but I wanted pizza Rizzo, and Doug said no. That's completely false.
Because that place
ate
is
pizza Rizzo.
garbage.
I did not want pizza Rizzo because pizza Rizzo is
disgusting.
It's not good at all.
No.
So,
but I do think that's the best quick service location as far as being able to go upstairs and all the seating and all that.
The location was
the location is great.
Yeah,
the food was not.
Yeah, true.
Hollywood
Studios is not my favorite for food. That's for sure.
Well, I gotta tell you, Backlot's good if you got to get the Cuban once. The Cuban sandwich at Backlot is phenomenal. And then you have ABC Commissary. They have the buffalo chicken grilled cheese. They have other things. So I mean, it's not like there's. I don't even think I ate there that day. I think I left around lunchtime when they were eating. I went back to Steve's and rested because that night was the night of Preston's
the cruise, the fireworks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the food there is minus.
Give me 1 second, everybody.
Minus the I'll just keep talking. Yeah.
Got the finger going.
The pretzel at Baseline Tap House is chef's kiss.
Haven't had it. Yeah.
Worth
I
the wait.
Get there.
I
haven't been to Hollywood for a while.
Yeah, you weren't even there on this trip.
Yeah, I usually gravitate towards Epcot.
Exactly, so do I. But I'm going to tell you, if you ever go with Pete McDevitt in Preston, you're going to be at Hollywood Studios every day.
Yeah, no thanks.
They love that park. And you know what? And I'm going to tell you something. It was always a half-day park for me, but hanging out with them and doing all the things that we did really changed my opinion of Hollywood Studios.
Really?
It did. Yeah, it did. I had a great time with them. When me and Belinda were there.
Was it your pin trading?
No.
She did
She did, yeah. When me and Belinda were there in December, we did all the shows. We didn't ride one ride. We did.
Well, there's plenty still to do. There's plenty to do there without the rides.
Yeah, I mean, we did all the shows, and let me tell you, we had a great day. We did. So, all right. Well, Fozzie, Miss Piggy. What's in everybody's favorite YouTubers?
What is everyone's favorite YouTuber?
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
Zip-a-Dee-DooDoug.
Yeah.
He's my favorite YouTuber.
I'm everybody's favorite. I'm not Lily's favorite.
See, look, then my mom goes and drops a thing like that. That's where Cars Land should go.
No. I think they should have ripped out. I think that should have been a continuation of some form of Star Wars. I think where all the kids' stuff is should be where Monsters is. Because it then correlates with Pixar. It's about the cohesiveness in the storyline. What doesn't make sense is that there's Star Tours, Monsters Inc., whatever the galaxy place is, and then like Pixar and then all of these kids things. Storylines don't make sense. But what do I know?
Don't forget the villains thing over down on the other end. Just a random
Yes.
Exactly.
All right. So thank you. I love my life. I appreciate that. I try my best. Well, not actually. I just have fun. Let me tell you, Streaming around the parks, though, it's hard work. It's not as easy as what people think. It's hot. You have to watch your phone doesn't get overheated. I have to watch to make sure I'm not killing somebody with the scooter. It's not easy.
Pete doesn't worry about that. Why do you worry about that?
Well, because I'm not the OTC. I have to worry about that. All right, let's look at Flower Boy.
Look
here.
at this.
So he's going with the goofy hat and ears.
Mm-hmm.
It's these huge earrings and big glasses, and then this. I don't know.
Socks with Crocs.
Yeah, I'm not understanding this outfit. I do think Steve has something like this in his closet, though.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Not into it. But like, why are you dressing as Goofy for Muppets?
Right.
That's
Don't know. Don't know.
I don't think of white daisies when I think of Goofy. Should I?
Yeah.
Am I missing something? Okay.
No. This is just. This was weird. This was. If I would have walked by him, I wouldn't have thought this was for the Muppets at all.
True.
So. There you go. Next.
Are those supposed to be like Muppet? His version of Muppet 3D glasses?
I guess. I don't know.
Maybe it's Goofy going to watch.
I don't know why he just didn't steal them like everybody else did.
Yeah.
Except me. I did not. I'm a good boy. I don't steal. So, this cat, he just wore his Kermit t-shirt or button-up shirt. I don't know if this is a Roosevelt or not.
No.
But he was having a good time. He was wandering around.
You wonder if did he draw that on there? That looks like that could have been like hand drawn with some markers. Seriously, I think it looks like the way there's a pocket on there like that. I mean, it almost looks like he could have used a few Sharpies and
the shorts are throwing me off. That this does not go.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate the enthusiasm.
I don't know. He just used as an excuse. He'll probably never wear this shirt again. This is probably in the back of his closet. And he's like, oh, it's Muppets Day. Oh, I'll wear this today.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I never.
Oh, boy. Here we go. This isn't the first one that's going to have something on his head. So he has the Muppet 3D, Muppet Vision 3D shirt, and I am not.
What is that?
It's just a flowers and flower pot.
It's because of what's his nuts? Gonzo in the pre-show. He like has the flower on his head.
Hey, remember, nuts shouldn't be on a lot of things.
His shirt is also too big for him. I mean, I like
it was multiple people. I got some Casey, Pete, so, and I wish I would have got a picture of the guy who had the Gonzo Muppet on his hand that was walking around talking to everybody like Gonzo. But he kind of weirded me out, so I kind of like scooted away from him.
Did you guys tell them what you were doing with these pictures?
Is he a pothead? He has to be. He is a pothead.
Literally.
What'd you say, Amy?
Did you guys tell them what you were doing with the pictures? Or they just let you take their picture?
They do. They just let him. They like Pete. I believe Pete just said to Casey, "Go out there and get pictures," and Casey would go out and say, "Hey, can I take your picture?" So Pete.
I mean, if
Pete-
you're dressing up like this for an event, you gotta expect that people are going to want to take your picture, right?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're wanting them to take your picture.
Looks like a cemetery vase. Maybe because they feel the Muppets are dead. Will you get out of here?
He's mad because
Oh,
Oh, you're driving me crazy today.
oh, it'd be nice to
He's heard
Cooper.
thunder too.
I know.
He's gonna start spazzing out because it just started thundering. So this dog will actually lay here and shake and whine during a thunderstorm.
So this weekend's going to be wonderful.
Yeah, he's gonna get thrown in Dakota's room. So
Because in the potty, that's why.
this kid was walking around. He had the Kermit Muppet. I'm trying to figure out. Is it Sweetums?
Casey said he was directed by
Yes.
the boss in his defense.
Hey, would that be sweet? I know that's welcome in, Casey. That's what I said. You know, you were told by the boss what to do, and yeah,
Yes, Chris. Hashtag save Cooper. I know.
save Cooper.
Come here.
Look, he just wedged in beside Belinda. So
I know. I know.
this was okay for a kid to dress like this.
Mhm.
I have no problem with kids dressing like this. It's
fine.
kids, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll see some other ones. That,
Right now he's not.
I'm just curious. Did he make this himself?
I mean, it kind of looks like that.
More than likely, yeah.
Mhm.
Pretty good if he did. So,
You know, and I give all of these people credit for wanting to dress up in that god awful heat. Like, I
Oh,
would
it was
not want to put anything like this on in that heat. So,
Yeah,
God
it-
bless
it-
them.
it was horrible that day. I don't understand the beads though. I don't remember people giving out beads or anything like that. It was Sweetums. By far my favorite. It was a huge hat. Disney made him put it in. Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Well, if it was like if it covered his face or something, I could see that point.
Hmm.
So
Mhm.
Good
But-
for him, though.
you got to follow Disney's rules though. You are on their
Yeah.
property.
He's
All right.
He's your pop.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
It's Jaden Smith.
Oh my goodness. He
I just
has
have to tell everyone, never wear cargo shorts ever.
what's
That's
wrong
all.
with this?
Oh my gosh.
Look at his fanny pack. He has a Kermit fanny pack.
Mm.
But
It's
the
only
hat-
focused. Yep, neck up. Hmm.
There
I
we
mean,
go.
again, look at, I mean, you got to be a big fan to make that. You know, that's homemade. And
Hmm.
Oh, it's cardboard
I
box.
mean, yeah.
Me and Amy saw him over in one of the stores. All I said was, dude,
Remember that.
great building.
Great building.
He's like, yeah, you like it. It's like, I guess.
That's one way of cosplay.
Yeah. So
Just like the ride building.
he even has the clock tower up top. There's the clock tower way up top, the windows, the building, the marquee. It was great. It was so funny. So, oh boy.
Oh,
Now this is an instant where I would say you do not wear cowboy boots.
I want to hear what Kelsey has to say.
Those
It
are
looks like she's
handmade Amazon.com cowboy boots.
Those aren't Tacovas.
Nick, there's everything wrong with cargo shorts. I'm so sorry. Everyone has a right to their own opinion, but I would say cargo shorts are a mass critical opinion on how they're looked at.
Steve wears cargo shorts all the time.
Okay, well, he wears a cool hat.
As long as he's got
But-
his hat on.
He can skip the shorts.
So, taking
Oh my
away, we're going to go up here because The boots are atrocious. Her hair,
So is the leg hair, but
she did
that's fine.
purple and green. She has.
Do you think she colored her hair just for that day, or that kind of looks like that might be her normal hair?
It might be, but who knows?
I think this is her normal hair. She's got some roots.
She has the lounge fly with the rainbow straps. She has Fozzie and Kermie. She has Gonzo earrings, which are pretty cool. Yeah, I might say.
Wait, what are those earrings?
Gonzo.
Gonzo? Oh yeah, that's dedication.
It is. The boots. I don't think there's any Muppets on them. So, but yeah, she was another. Whoop. There we go. So she was another one. She was wandering around. She was with a group of. Actually, I passed her on the way out. She was coming in, and she dropped Fozzie, and some guy had to pick him up for her.
Tragic.
So it's like, what are you gonna do? Okay, but extra pockets? Absolutely. You need extra pockets in there. Here we go. This was good.
Winner.
This was good. We have Kermit, and then we have Miss Piggy. She even has the binder.
Awesome. Yep.
The binder, the little lantern
Torch.
thingy.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, the bottom skirt was just great.
I remember seeing this one, and yeah, that's creative. That's like next level. So
and she wasn't the only one. There were other women that had this idea, but I think she was the best one because the other ones, they just look kind of weird. But not that she doesn't look weird. But so, what do you think, Kelsey? Kelsey, are you gonna wear this to the meetup?
Absolutely not. Listen. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, but this dressing up thing, there's a time and place.
Yeah, it's called Halloween.
It's called Halloween when you're like college or younger, or if you're going to a Halloween party for fun. But I'm not into the Disney cosplay bounding whatever it is. It's not for me.
Welcome in, Tina. Good to see you.
Also, such a waste of money.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh,
she could wear this Friday.
Happy birthday, America.
She got the bag. She has Sam Eagle hanging out of it. She has the shorts, the belt, the tie. Even look at her. Look at the hat. It even has the arrow going through it.
this could totally be my mom on Friday. Like, mom is like, 4th of July is her favorite holiday. She goes all out.
Oh my God! If your mother is dressed like this, you have to take a picture.
I will. I totally will.
She's in the chat now.
I know Mom's in the chat.
Yeah. Mom knows. Mom will admit it's her favorite holiday.
I don't think we can see what the earrings are. Let me see. That's as close as I can go.
Honey.
It's something.
They look like Statler and Waldorf.
They are.
That's what they are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. I don't know. I think she's the best so far. I think for me, she's the winner because that's like, that's pretty good.
I like the bag.
I think Kelsey's gonna wear this on Friday.
No. I might be wearing this outfit on Friday. My sweatpants and my sweatshirt. What you'll learn about me is I don't love the 4th of July. Sorry.
Oh.
I think you should like America every day. And
Well,
what
that's
I really
great.
Yeah.
That is
But
true.
I think it's because I have a dog that's terrified of the fireworks, which is why I'm flying back to Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
This,
I hate it.
yeah, this person was kind of creepy.
So is
I
dead Kermit or
yeah, I kind of tried to stay away.
It's the eyes and not the Kermit eyes. The real
no, it's the
eyes.
contacts, yeah, without
Yeah.
the coloring.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then they just, the
Can you
tuxedo,
imagine how hot that is?
pins.
Exactly.
Oh, it was a scorcher that day. Look at them shoes.
Look like
Boots.
Doc's. Looks like a Doc Martin.
Yeah, it was so hot. I don't even know how somebody could even do this.
Wig alone, like, it's too hot.
Yep, and creepy. They had death eyes. Look,
Mm.
those like contact lenses.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just creepy. It's just creepy.
R.I.P. Kermie.
Oh, here she is again. She got another picture.
That shirt alone would be cool with jeans, just in a future use.
All right, Muppets 3D, black skirt, t-shirt, ears, everything.
Yeah.
I think Casey. Not Casey. Preston. I think Preston had his eye on this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kristen like this one?
Yep.
Preston, we need to talk.
Eh.
Yeah, I would say, Preston, come on, man.
Peter, talk to your
Nice.
son.
Long discussion.
Yep. So no, she was having a good time. She was.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm
Let's say, maybe we should meet someone in college, not at Disney World.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, dressed like
whatever
this.
lady he meets, somebody better tell her she better be a fan of Disney. So, these two, I don't know. He just had like
This looks more like a Roosevelt, but I don't think it is.
He had the Roosevelt on. This one has stuff all over the hat.
I see Bert. Isn't that Bert and Ernie on her shirt?
Yeah. It's a
Jim Henson. Okay, now I see it.
Yes.
Oh, I was like, I thought Bert and Ernie was not.
There's Sesame Street, but I believe Jim Henson created
He did. Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, I had a doll for Ernie, and it was Afro Ernie because I kept screwing with its hair. My mom called it Afro Ernie.
Love it. Love it.
Afro Ernie. I like the
Does
hat
she have up there? Sam Eagle?
Ears. I think those
Sam,
are
Fozzie,
like
and Gonzo.
Yeah, I think it's like a headband that goes over the hat.
Those are cute. Those are cute
Yeah.
little plushies. And Kermit on the strap.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Cute.
Oh boy.
Oh. It's not easy being green.
It is. Yep. And he is green, I could tell you that. I don't know what this was though. Oh, is it the white flag?
Yeah.
It's a
Why do
white
people
flag
wear headphones in the park? Like
because
this?
they do. Because they do. I don't get it.
Maybe he had like Muppets music like playing in his ear to keep him in the mood or something.
I like his pins. There's a pin here, and then he had one made here. I can't read what it says. Like the tie looks good. The white flag, we surrender. So
I'm sure that's a Kermit Loungefly.
Yeah, that is a green suit, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I guess you could wear that on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween. All right. There we go. You could
Ooh,
tell
they took some glasses and
I was
they
gonna
took them.
say,
They took them and
yes.
they bedazzled the heck out of them.
good for them.
Look at that. I don't know what are they supposed to be.
The
Honeydew?
scientist.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Bunsen and Honeydew.
Uh-huh.
Beaker
That's a
and
cute look. Beaker.
I would like
sorry.
everyone to know the only Muppets I have ever watched is this show.
Really?
You
It just
never
wasn't.
watched the original Muppet shows?
No,
Oh my gosh. You gotta
I'm a
go back.
'90s kid.
Muppets Take Manhattan? Muppet Treasure Island? Muppets
No.
Christmas Carol?
Oh my
I think I've
goodness.
seen part of that. I don't know. It just kind of bores
Muppet
me.
Babies. Yeah, Nick's Muppet
Muppet
Babies.
Babies.
No, I am. I am almost done with Righteous Gemstones, though, and that is the actual opposite of Muppets. Don't watch it in front of your children
No,
or on an airplane. Ooh.
Next to someone
Unless-
else's children.
Yeah,
Right.
unless you have really good earphones in.
Or maybe
Mhm.
you do. I don't know.
I got my
Like-
AirPod access.
This
I mean,
guy
maybe one day I'll get there.
kind of looks like Casey, but it's not.
That doesn't look like Casey.
What's up with the shorts?
That looks like Casey
I don't
After-
actually mind the
after
shirt.
after Pete drug him around the parks for 16 hours.
God, you're not wrong.
The
God,
shirts that were
Casey.
ironed, fine.
I love the shirt. Cargo shorts.
God.
Cargo alert.
Everybody
My
loves
kids wear cargo shorts to the parks too, because I'll tell you why. Because then they don't have to wear one of those drawstring bags or fanny packs. They just throw their stuff in there. They can button it closed so they don't lose anything, their phone, their wallet, going on
Boys
rides.
just don't
So-
care. I care for them.
I have so many cargo shorts in my house.
I will
So
not
many.
let my dad buy them. I don't think my dad would. After you both have met him, I don't think that's his vibe.
Mm.
No. But
No,
I
your
if he
dad
ever
strikes me
came
as like
home-
golf shorts or those
Yeah,
kind of shorts.
He loves a good Peter Millar golf short. That is his vibe.
Yep.
But I don't mind this shirt. I just wish people learned how to iron. Like,
What's
look
up,
at the
Tony?
neck; it's a little bit
What's up, Tony?
wrinkly. You know what I'm saying?
Wrinkles
You're not
never
wrong.
hurt anybody.
I know, but come on.
That is a cute shirt. I don't think that's
I think it's great.
Roosevelt's, but yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I like the shirt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Best one we've seen, in my opinion.
Oh,
You know, and there were people still wearing masks down in Florida.
Mm.
It was 113 degrees and they're wearing masks. So I was just like, no.
Wow.
So
yeah, way too hot for
Miss
that.
Piggy here, she got the ears, glasses, the mask, even
Mhm.
and she's coveting Kermit.
Kermie.
Yeah.
It looks like
I-
Kermie's kind of looking up at her too. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
I wonder if
hello."
it's a puppet to where it's supposed to have a hand to.
Molly's mom irons everything.
She does.
Yeah.
She irons t-shirts and jeans and
yeah, steam
everything.
it, iron it, do something.
Mhm. Even my brother will take stuff over there because she's like a master with the iron.
Do we even
My
have
mom
an
grew
iron?
up with.
We do have an iron, dear.
We have an iron?
We do.
Really?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Downstairs.
Oh, okay.
My mom grew up. This sounds like she lived a very high-end lifestyle. She didn't, but there was someone that her stepfather hired to do their laundry in the 60s, and her name was Mabel, and Mabel ironed everything from like underwear to shirts to sheets. underwear, shirts, sheets,
Yes.
everything.
I've
Everything.
ironed sheets before.
Yeah. And my mom, it slays her that she doesn't do it ironing to this day, but she washes her sheets 3 times a week and puts them on immediately. So they're, yeah. And everything is bleached. Everything.
3 times a week, honey.
That's dedication.
Not here.
Pete says I need a Mabel.
Pete needs a Mabel.
I need Mabel too.
Yeah,
Debbie
don't we all?
Bernfeld. Debbie Bernfeld's mom was the same way.
I think it's very generational. That's for sure.
Mhm.
Oh, look at these two.
Oh, look at this. This is
Yeah,
cute.
Ozzy and
This looks
Kermit.
like Eric Morton from WDW. It's not, but that's kind of how it looks like in the face.
Yeah. No, they actually, I saw them from WDW. I saw all of them. They were all together, and they all had the same shirts on. I think they were all like Roosevelt shirts.
Yeah.
He's even fuzzy like Fozzie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And she has her Kermit hat on, and
This is
I
cute.
think she has
Cargo
Kermit
shorts.
shoes too.
shoes.
But
Non-ironed cargo.
Yep. He
What do you
has a
think of that?
Kermit
Non-iron cargo.
wristband.
Yeah, you can tell those have been in the dryer, just sitting.
That's all right. Nothing wrong with that. I'm more concerned about
How tight the shirt is.
that area.
Why did you do that? Why did you?
That's what I'm more worried about, because let me tell you,
Gosh.
it was hot that day. There's no reason for that.
Douglas.
I know I hate on lounge
Mandy
flies
Mary,
because I
what's
think
up?
they're a waste of money. But the Dr. Teeth lounge fly was a lounge fly I considered buying because I do like Dr. Teeth.
Even just considering buying, I'm impressed.
Yeah, I saw it at the Disney outlet thing, whatever they call that. I thought about it, but it was still too much money. Like it was like $20, and I was like, no way.
Oh my goodness. $20.
I would
for
like to
one.
also say
Yeah.
I walked down Rodeo and Beverly Drive this weekend and purchased 0
Welcome back,
things.
Forrest.
No.
So look how brave I was.
Was there
Yeah.
a Versace store?
There was everything. There was 2 Louis Vuittons. There was an Hermes. There was a Chanel. There was a Gucci. There was
Doug needs to
everything
get
you
there.
could think of. They
No,
had it.
Doug does not need to go there.
Yeah.
No. No. Doug hates going to Disney Springs.
Oh, no, Doug, you probably would have actually liked this to people watch. The people watching on Rodeo is fascinating.
Okay, I would do that.
Yeah, like you could just sit out and there's like a corner that goes up into a non like busy intersection area that's you could just overlook people walking up and down and the cars and
People watching. I love
it's
it.
wild. And it's from all over the world. Like this is not Disney Springs with like kids running around screaming like mom, bubbles, this, crying baby strollers. Like this is like people legit shopping, like spending thousands of dollars. So,
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
and I went into Airlawn, which
Ah!
was super exciting.
Oh, look at this guy.
That's the scariest picture yet.
What was he dressing
No
up
scare.
for?
So he's with this guy. God, I gotta move that so I can't see that. But this is what people were. People were this. He had the Animal Roosevelt on.
Yeah, that's
I
a
do
that's
like
a
that
good
one.
one. Yeah,
You know.
that's a good one.
And then she was flirting with. Look for she was like all over.
She's leaning in.
Yep. And then he's just back there, waka waka waka. So, for those of you that's what Fozzie Bear says. You look ridiculous. Thanks. I didn't take this picture. This was sent to me. I'm going to be in the shower. Oh, thank you. I love my life.
Why does he think he looks ridiculous? Like this is how he looks in most pictures. Like I don't understand what's the ridiculous part. But seriously, this is like I don't know.
Well, we all can't be handsome beasts like me.
Right.
So somebody's got to lose.
See, Debbie
No,
thinks he looks great.
yeah. Now Pete had a great day. He had the animal shirt on. He was having a lot of fun just hanging out over there. That's all he was doing.
Hmm.
This was at Pizza Rizzo. I think he had already
Hmm.
eaten his pizza by then. So
That's a nice shady spot too, because there
Yeah.
wasn't too much shade.
all right. So these are friends that were there.
Oh
That
yeah.
day. Yeah. Drew in a Moment was there with
Hmm.
Queen V. They had their rainbow connection shirts
I
on.
think that's LBV t-shirts.
Yes.
I have one.
Yes. So yeah, so they were there that day. So I didn't see them, but they did do a vlog of it. This guy, this guy
Wow.
is crazy. He's walking around everywhere with animal, just like it was disturbing a little bit.
I think anyone who's dedicated enough, even with the small plushy things that sit on your bags or whatever that don't attach very well, to even the smaller like stuffed animals, that is
Hmm.
Welcome in, Rob.
dedication. It's annoying
Rob
to
has that
carry all
Kermit.
that around.
Nice. So yeah, I mean, he was all talked out.
I was going to say, getting ready for tonight, I was thinking to myself, do I have anything Muppets that I could have worn? I'm like, no. No.
These ladies,
This is Run Disney.
yes. So they decided, I think it was this past weekend, they had a run or something where
No, they don't do
no.
Run Disney events in this summer. It's November to April.
Okay.
You
Well, then
would
this must have
you
been the
think it's hot
last
in
one.
April?
This must have been the last one because the caption I read under the photo was because they announced Muppets was closing, so they all decided to do this on the last event.
That one
So,
looks like Wreck-It Ralph, though. There's that
this
guy
one?
that one. What is he dressed?
That's
Who would he
He
be?
looks like,
That's Animal.
I would say he looks like Beaker almost.
Oh, Beaker. Yeah, you can Beaker, Miss Piggy,
Oh, okay.
Ozzy, Miss Piggy, and
Kermit. Gotcha.
this was Dapper Danielle. So
She's
she
a queen.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, there ain't nobody who dresses better than her. My goodness, even when she came to
You know what?
breakfast,
Yeah.
she was just dressed like she was going to a business meeting.
And she didn't have one drop of sweat on her.
No.
And her makeup was perfect.
Yep. This guy decided to dress like Jim Henson.
This looks like Jim Henson.
That is Jim Henson.
It looks like that. Yeah, based on the picture, the people in the background, look at the way they're dressed.
Maybe that was the day it opened.
Great movie ride. Maybe that was.
Let's say.
Yeah, that was the day it opened. I'm sorry.
He's got a Steve hat
yesterday.
And that's it. I thought it was somebody dressed like him, but
wait, we didn't see that one up there. What's that one? You didn't show that one.
This guy was carrying.
Again, the dedication with these animal things. Not just
I
animals.
I love the chain.
Yeah. A leash.
Yeah, that's what Pete needs. He needs that in the parks. So Pete needs chain.
I think that Run Disney, if I'm looking at the other picture, based on the bibs, I think was January.
Okay.
Based on the colors. Yeah, Run Disney events. Imagine it's hotter than toothpicks in April.
I think there was one picture you didn't show.
That was all of them.
I thought there was another one.
Yeah.
There was someone dressed up like Randall from Monsters Inc. walking around.
Open the
I
file
thought that
again.
was in there. That wasn't in there? In the folder? Oh. Well, yeah, there was somebody dressed up as Randall. It's like hashtag too soon.
No, it's not in there.
Trolling the Muppet fans dressed up as a Monsters Inc. character.
I'm very excited to
That's
see what
funny.
they do. Like at the end of the day.
Listen, if they do it the right way, it could
Right.
be cool. But in my
The
opinion,
cohesiveness.
they still could have moved Muppets 3D over to where Villains is now.
And they still might.
They still might. And that might be the Muppets area
Mhm.
with the
Nice.
roller coaster and the show,
Mhm.
and then move Villains show over to Villains Land.
You know, it would be even cooler, a Muppets meet and greet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think if they move that over there and do something in the theater, you might not get the same show, but you might get something new Muppets in there. I think if they do that, you could possibly have the Muppets walking around,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. We'll see how it is.
We have years to figure it out.
That's like,
Yeah.
listen. Yeah,
Don't hold your breath, everyone.
Based on the timelines on how each park was built and how things were done, to do Monsters Inc. Land shouldn't take more than 3 years, because that's how long it took for Star Wars. And it's I think that Disney just drags their feet way too much nowadays, and
I also think think there's like work issues, not having enough people to crank it.
oh, I agree. Nobody wants to work anymore.
But yet they're laying people off in Epcot.
Yep, they did. A couple hundred people they laid off. So, all right, well, ladies, thank you for being here. That was fun.
Yeah, thank you. It was fun.
Mr. McDevitt is going live right now for the Orioles baseball game. So I want to send everybody
Those
over there. Go check out.
Dirty birds.
No, that's the Ravens.
Well, they're
dirty
also
too.
birds. The Orioles also dirty.
Yeah, but Orioles are pretty. Ravens are disgusting, filthy rat birds.
Listen,
is
those
true.
purple pansies up there in Baltimore.
That'll be strike 3.
Strike.
Here it
Strike
comes.
3.
Wait.
But anything, Kelsey, what do you got going on? Anything new?
No.
Traveling home for the 4th?
Traveling home for the 4th.
Okay.
I have no trips planned in July, minus this one. This doesn't count.
No way.
What? Not yet.
Yeah, don't
It's
worry,
too
guys.
early. It's too early. I mean,
It's too early to decide what I'm
Too
doing
early.
in July.
it's not even July yet.
I think you should fly to Cleveland.
I could fly. I could fly to Cleveland.
I could go to Washington.
I think someone might be.
I think I might be.
I arranged.
Spoiler alert.
I got a little tour set up for her.
I'm going to be
Give it to
touring
you,
DC.
They can't
my
find the
mom.
workers with the attention to detail they need. Well, that's a problem too.
Generational issues.
Mhm.
But yeah, one monorail Molly will be Maury.
Maury. Monorail Maury.
I see your name now.
Maury.
Is going to be coming to our nation's capital.
I will be.
Nice.
For a full 24 hours.
Oh God.
You'll survive. Nothing's happening.
Oh, good grief.
Kelsey hooked me and my mom up. We're all good.
I'm not going to DC. Been there, done that. Hate the traffic, hate the people.
Traffic's fine. People, guys, you get used to it once you live here.
Well, I don't live there. I live in my small little suburb. So,
Yep.
Miss Monorail Maury, what do you got coming up? I know you got a big interview tomorrow night.
Tomorrow we're interviewing Theron Skis, Disney Imagineer. Theron actually wrote the foreword for the James Warda book. How does Disney do that? He wrote that. Looking forward to. Yes.
But you live so far out. It would suck to come in that far out too.
That's fun.
I'm excited for tomorrow.
Yeah, he was an Imagineer, and I mean, it's me and Pete were talking today, and he's had his hands in so many things.
Yep.
I can't wait to hear everything that this man's done.
Yep. And that, that's it with all of the dialogue shows. You think somebody's coming on because they're just an artist. They just do paint on canvas or whatever. And then you see Shane Grammer, spray painting the sides of buildings. And you've got Fenway Fan designing Tsum Tsums. And I mean, it's just one piece of the puzzle for each of them. There's so much more that they do besides just that one thing. And those are the things I like hearing about.
It was paws on the table. I could have said, somebody show this?
Yeah.
Look at, she has her laptop table there, and he has to be right there, and his paws are up on the table.
Yes, he's
And
a very studious boy.
I had my laptop open and I'm going like this, and he's putting his paw on me.
Yes.
Trying to get my paw.
Cooper.
I had to
I love it.
He said you
So
could
she
work
had enough. She closed the laptop. She thought he wants to go to bed. That's what he wants
I
to
know
do.
he does. Yeah.
David T., I don't think I'm going to have too much time to do that much stuff. Plus, I don't know if my dad would let me go to the Navy band at the Navy Memorial. I think that's off limits.
No,
I'm sure it's wonderful, though.
She's
We
going to
can
be
go to
going to
A&I.
the Capitol building, the White House.
What
It's
I'm really going to
basically-
do is take her and see some of my favorite restaurants.
No,
That's, maybe do some
I
shopping.
can only
Hey, it's free
imagine.
for her. She
food.
can't complain. It's free.
I can only imagine the kind of food that these restaurants have.
A steak and a
cheese.
crab cake.
Oh well,
And
Next
a
to the
salad
White
with
House.
goat cheese.
I'm surprised it isn't salad and
No,
little dainty.
no.
It could be that too.
I
Grass
eat that
is-
way. That doesn't mean everyone else does.
Give me a good hunk of meat.
Yeah.
Hello,
I'm gonna
Becca.
give you
Becca,
a-
no salads. No,
Yes,
I love
got me
salads.
salad.
I had a salad.
When?
I had a couple salads on vacation.
10 years ago?
No, on vacation.
1991.
I had a salad.
1991.
I had a salad at Hollywood and Vine.
Oh,
I
you
did.
know what? I don't like Hollywood and Vine.
Yeah, I'm not going to buy a salad. They had a salad bar.
I had that salad at that place at Epcot. What was that? What's about that place called?
Oh, Regal Eagle.
barbecue-
Doug was giving you grief about it. Yeah.
Oh my god,
That was really good.
It's so good.
That was really good. And you know what I liked? It came with like the pulled chicken barbecue, but it was like just
Yep.
a little bit, just enough to get a taste of it. I was good. And the salad was
Keep
was
America
really good.
2
actually.
strong. Welcome in.
I mean, cheese balls
Salad
would
with
be a good
cheese balls on
crouton.
top is Zip's fave. No, I didn't have cheese balls, but there was probably a half a pound of cheese on top of the lettuce.
Well, what about that? Using cheese balls as croutons.
Cheese balls is croutons.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Cheese balls is
That's
crouton.
what Kelsey said. Yeah, and put some
Oh, by
ranch
the way,
dressing over that.
by the way, I do have a new favorite of Cheez-Its.
Is it
Oh.
the extra toasty?
It's the extra cheesy.
Oh,
Oh,
Dakota likes the extra toasty. The
I do
extra
too.
cheesy are phenomenal.
Back
I
in the
like white
day,
cheese.
when I
Back
ate
in the
Cheez-Its,
day.
like they were going out of style. Cheez-Its, and when I was a child, which was in the 90s, Cheez-Its with apple juice was my jam. Sweet,
Ooh.
salty and sweet. It's a salty and sweet thing. Salty and sweet.
What's
It
up,
sounds like
Danny?
what's the grandkids eat at my mom's house.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And then
So good.
the other vice I had was orange Tang with animal crackers.
Orange Tang.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my grandma used to make that in the Tupperware pitcher.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh, do they still sell Tang? Do they still sell that? I mean, not that I'm going to buy it, but I'm just, whatever happened to Tang?
Okay.
I wonder.
So let me show you the
The
difference.
taste of childhood.
So this is a regular.
The difference of the Cheez-Its.
Okay, you see the regular one?
Okay.
Okay.
And this is the extra cheesy.
Oh.
Oh, you can see it.
Mm.
What if they made extra cheesy, extra toasty? Would you get down with that?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to say that
Oh,
extra
yeah.
toasty kind of makes a difference.
I would move mountains to get that. If they had extra cheesy, extra toasty.
Oh, look, Becca says they do. They just bought Tang. They still sell
Oh.
Tang.
Yeah, they sell
They don't
Tang.
sell that at Whole Foods.
It's probably
Guys,
on the
Whole Foods
chopping
is the
block.
cheapest Here. What do you want me to do?
I'm sure it's got like red 40 in it or something. It's going to go to like natural, take out all
God,
the dyes.
so
and...
good.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
if you find it, let's bring it for August so we can make a little picture of it.
I'm sure you can find it on Amazon.
Tang
then
with
I'm
a
not
little bit of vodka.
What if it's too
Please.
expensive? Actually, I'll be home this weekend. I can look at Walmart.
What are we looking
What am I
for?
saying?
Tang.
Becca, buy us some Tang.
Twice. Twice the Tang.
It's some Tang.
I have some Tang.
The girl Becca in chat is my best friend. So
Oh, hey,
she lives
Becca.
down the street. She's the one with the 3 girls.
Yeah, she's the one with the girls I watched last summer.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, now they're too old. Now they're too
$13?
old. They're too old for me to watch, and they don't like me anymore. So
$13. Highway robbery. Goodbye.
highway robbery.
Someone. Oh wait, this one says $3.84. That I can
Right.
get down with.
See. All right.
Is it
well,
one-
folks,
37 grams of carbs for a drink.
I don't know.
That's a lot for a drink. Don't drink your calories, everyone. Eat your calories. Don't drink them.
There's Tang. I see it now. Oh, Tang comes in those little squirt bottles that you squirt into your water. You know, those
Zero
little.
calories.
Let
Ooh,
me
zero
see.
sugar. Right on. All right.
Here, she just sent me the picture.
I love it.
No protein, David. Just carbs.
No,
No
they don't
protein.
love me.
It says it's a good source of vitamin C and calcium.
I've been home for 2 weeks, and you haven't even come and see me yet.
No calories.
Yep.
Oh, they have different flavors of Tang.
Never heard of Tang?
No.
Who knew? Guava, pineapple Tang,
I'm so behind.
Rob's from England.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
orange mango Tang.
Yeah, Rob. I don't
Your
know
mom
if the
said
British
Tang
would get
was
down
on
with this one.
384.
Christian, sad to see Riverboat. Yeah, Riverboat's going.
Kelsey, this says 0 grams of sugar per serving.
Tang.
Are you
and
on zero sugar?
That would be good.
No, it's this. Wait. Oh, you can't see. It's this little squirt bottle.
You've been busy.
One of those
Okay, I
little
was about to
squirt
say,
things,
the
like a
powder
meal.
is the powder is 34 grams of sugar per
Nope.
serving.
Okay,
Yeah,
no, I
but
think
maybe.
I'll buy this.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe you guys are doing this.
Molly, your mom
Christian.
said Tang is on Amazon for $3.84.
Okay. Tang,
See-
the drink
see
of
what Walmart-
astronauts.
Let's see what Walmart has.
Ryan Rowe,
Am-
welcome in.
Am I excited for the new Cars ride? I ride anything. Minus anything I have to watch a screen on. So sure. If I don't have to watch a screen, then yes.
They have all different flavors of Tang.
Wow.
Terramond,
This one has 140 calories.
Yeah, just
Melon
don't drink
tang?
your calories. I'm all about eat your calories. Don't drink
38 grams.
Of what?
I don't know.
much
It says
of
grams.
carbs.
These packets say 0 sugar.
37 grams of carbs.
Yeah, nothing.
Well, there you go.
0 sugar tang right there.
Listen,
Boom.
you might as well just drink Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Okay. All right,
Yeah.
Lynn's going to bed.
Good night. Love you all.
Good night, my
I'm going
Good
bed.
queen.
night.
Gone.
Tang came out in 1959. Ryan Rowe. Tang is
Wow.
old.
It is.
Apple
Tang
Tang.
is 66.
By the way,
Uva
Tang is
Tang.
not a sponsor.
Tang is not a sponsor, nor is Cheez-Its.
I did
Or
email
Utz.
Jesus.
Have you emailed Utz?
I
Actually,
emailed them both. Neither one of them responded.
I know the
I
vendor for Utz.
I said, you don't have to give me money. I said, just allow
Send me
me
your
to say you're my
stuff.
sponsor. That'd be good enough.
I know the vendor for Utz that sells to Walmart.
There you go.
I could
Right.
help. I could see what stuff she might have. What ride did I get stuck on? Many. Splash Mountain for 2 hours. How about that? During the
Wow.
Zip-a-Dee-Doo-Dah part, which really will.
What's
Change
wrong
your
with
mind.
that?
The song gets annoying after 2 hours.
That's my favorite song.
Okay, then you listen for 2 hours.
I would have sat there singing it for 2 hours. I would have had people so annoyed they would have been jumping out of the boats.
I almost did, but I really didn't want to get kicked out. But what was cool is we were able to then walk. We had to walk up the mountain and then back down backstage.
Okay.
So we did that. I've been stuck on Test Track. I had to walk off with evac. That was fun. I've been stuck on a lot of rides.
I had to evac off of People Mover.
Mm-hmm.
I had to evac off of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which was pretty cool.
I had to do that too.
I had to evacuate off of Rise of the Resistance.
That would be
pretty
cool. Was that
Oh.
recently, or am I in my own Delulu
It was
land?
2 years ago.
Okay,
Yeah, I got to see all the backstage stuff.
that's
It was
cool.
pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Mickey and Minnie's. Mickey and Minnie's, I got stuck in the tornado room.
Oh,
So they
Remember.
you have to walk through
Yeah.
basically through the ride, and then
Yeah.
they take you out and behind this one, and you get to see the first room. You get to see it from behind,
Oh, cool.
which was pretty cool. So
Yeah, that happened to me in the Monsters Inc. ride in Disneyland, which is so underwhelming. There's a few rides there. I'm just like, why did I wait this period of time? That was one of them where I was like, why did I wait anything over 10 minutes for this ride? And then get evac.
Yeah, live and learn.
Uh-huh.
Live and learn.
Yep. But, all right, ladies. Well, hey, have a great night. Stay right there. Everybody else, have a great night. I'll see you for coffee talk tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. because some people wanted me to do it at 9 a.m.
Was it your brother? Sleeping Beauty?
No, it was not. Yeah, how about him this morning? I'm sorry, I slept in.
See, I can't watch at 8 because I'm in my car and I'm driving and dropping off. And when I get to work at 8:30, that's my busiest part of the day. 8:30 to 9 is the busiest. So 9 o'clock works better, even though I'm at stupid work.
Yep.
Stupid work.
So,
Either works for me.
all right. Well, have a great night, everybody. Speaking of scallywags, Steve, let's here you go.
Hey everybody, Scallywag Steve here, coming to you from beautiful, sunny Bradenton, Florida. Hey, thank you for watching the Zip-a-Dee-DooDoug channel. Make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, and turn on your notifications so you find out when Doug goes live. Back to you, Doug.